This holiday season, shoppers are using the internet to buy presents in record numbers, and big retailers are sporting some merry faces.
But the internet giants are not the only ones delighting in online opportunities. KXAN's Jim Swift tells us how technology is opening windows for individuals who once would have been barred at the door.
Elin Criswell knows exactly who she is.
I am a fourth-generation Williamson County soap maker of Swedish descent.
But Criswell's approach to soap making is far different from her mom's.
I will never forget her peering over newly sliced bars of soap, sniffing at them with this kind of raised eyebrow look on her face, because sending soap with essential oils, that was just a little bit too much for Mama.
Which is not to say that Mom's soap didn't have a scent. Soap is, after all, made from marrying oil and fat. And often, Mom would use bacon grease for the fat content in her product.
She kept it in a coffee can by the stove. And then when she had enough, she'd make soap. Now, her soap wasn't pretty, and for that matter, didn't smell good, because little pieces of bacon, rancid bacon would get in there.
But with names like Peppermint Cream, Old Spice, and Spearmint Lavender, Criswell soaps appeal to modern customers all over the state.
There's a lot of science behind it, but thankfully you don't have to be a scientist or a chemist to make soap.
And you don't have to be a writer to make soap either. But as it happens, Criswell is that too. And she decided she wanted to write a soap-making book.
In this day and age, we don't have to go to a big major publisher and face, dozens of rejections. If you want to publish a book, you can do it yourself.
Now, to pay for the publishing of her book, Criswell had to get creative in another way. She went to an outfit called Kickstarter.com, which enables people to offer up their ideas for investment. Folks who give money stand to get something in return. In this case, a copy of the book.
Of course, there's a catch. You only have a certain amount of time to raise your goal. And Criswell, despite using her Facebook page to get the word out, just managed to pull it off at the very last minute.
It was like winning the Academy Awards. Once I made the goal, I got emails, people chatting at me at Facebook, and people posting on my Facebook wall all at the same time. It was crazy.
So now, while the rest of us are trying to figure out how we're going to pay for this year's holiday presents, Elin Criswell is busy getting paid to create them. Soaps and books.
You can do it. And I encourage anybody to, if you got a book in you, get in there and write it and get it out.
Jim Swift, KXAN, Austin News.
Want to know how Kickstarter works? Want to buy some homemade soap? In the market for a book about soap making? Well, you know where to go on the internet. Just follow the links we've got set up for you at the local news page at KXAN.com.